Hello, I'm the reviewer. I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. You know, very few web shows make it as far as 10 years, but Atop the Fourth Wall is one of those shows. Unlike other web shows that have reached this milestone, however, Linkara has never really taken more than a week break from doing it, which is really something to be admired. Now, while technically this was a Patreon request, we don't mind doing something to celebrate the show's 10th anniversary because, well, Linkara was a big inspiration for us. And to step out of character for a minute, he's the reason why I do story arcs on Reviewer. What was that? Oh, just a benign interdimensional transmission, nothing to worry about. Okay. Well, anyway, here are our top 5 favorite arcs from Atop the Fourth Wall. Number 5. The Contest of Champions. This one's at the bottom of the list largely because it's yet to finish. Linkara has been invited to participate in the Contest of Champions, a tournament pitting champions from across the multiverse against each other to claim the grand prize. In this case, the Infinity Gauntlet. I like the idea of Linkara going up against different kinds of opponents, and I love Team Atop the Fourth Wall going over the dossiers of possible opponents. Also, it has given birth to probably the greatest Atop the Fourth Wall meme ever, Team Pylo. I mean, of course I'm rooting for Linkara, but come on, who could hate Pylo?
Are we sure this ain't some big con?
Number 4. The Sleepwalker. One big thing I really like about this arc was that for a lot of it, it was hard to tell who to trust. Not that we ever have to deal with that problem, we're a pretty tight-knit group around here. This also gave a satisfying end to not only the Entity, but also Lord Vice, one of Linkara's longest-standing villains. This arc was a lot of steps forward for our heroes. Number 3. The Atop the Fourth Wall movie. Because we do plan to review this movie in full at some point, I'm not going to say too much here. What I will say is that, in a world where the Channel Awesome anniversary specials are extinct, it was nice to see a bunch of critics working together like this, and nice to see an end to Linkara. Number 2. Gun and Sorcery. There is a lot we don't know about Linkara's magic gun. Hell, to this day, I'm pretty sure we've never found out where he purchased it. So it was nice to find out more about how it was made and what it can do. We also got a good glimpse into how magic works in general. Not to mention Linkara getting a swift kick in the pants. To be fair, I don't blame him. I mean, up to this point, he had largely been defeated, and he has magic, mad science, and a freaking interdimensional spaceship on his side. It's no wonder they got a little cocky. He really needed this wake-up call to make sure he'd never turn evil. Something that, again, we don't have to worry about. Number 1. A piece of the world is missing. While it is fun to see Linkara outwit an outer god that was based off one of the most famous game glitches of all time, that's not why this is my number 1. The reason why is the finale of this arc is what made me a fan of Atop the Fourth Wall. See, back in 2011, Nostalgia Critic was really the only review show I ever watched. I never really got into Atop the Fourth Wall because I was never really into superhero comics. But then I noticed one day that Linkara was doing a review of The Electric Tale of Pikachu number 1. So, being a Pokemon fan, I checked it out, and was surprised to learn that Linkara did more than just review comics. He defended the world from various threats, and I wanted to see more. The review itself was entertaining, sure, but I was more interested in seeing the continuing adventures of this internet personality. And to this day, I still do. I'm the reviewer, and happy 10th anniversary, Linkara. Alright, Doc, so what's this guy's deal?
Well, for all intents and purposes, he is you.
I can see that. Is he a clone from another dimension?
That's what's confusing me.
What do you mean?
See, while the DNA of such duplicates are similar, there are ways of telling differences. Dimensional residue, personal timelines, that sort of thing.
And this guy...
You and him share the same timeline. There is a place where it splits, but it comes back together. I still need to check the dimensional residue, though. Me. Beg pardon? Me. Well, I was focused on the anomaly.
Let's go talk to him.
It's... Ah! Ow. What are you talking about? It's me, reviewer!
Except I'm reviewer. If you're me, then where have you been? It all started... How long has it been? Well, anyway, we were working on a review of tunes these days when some thing calling itself Murphy showed up out of nowhere and took us to another dimension. It was a lawless wasteland. I only recently found my way back home. You... Wait, you said Murphy took you while you were reviewing tunes these days? Yeah. After my attempts to destroy you and yours, including altering the timeline...
About a month ago, you and Mr. Ick disappeared. I have absolutely no idea what happened to you.
No!
Ha! And you mocked me! I saved your asses! Where were you on that one, Mistus? Say no! Say no!
I had to watch idiocracy like this all day. All day. Every day.